guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today I am back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking about breastfeeding advice, tips, and tricks. So let's get started. And I do have my little notebook, so I might be looking down because I did write a couple of notes down. So this is my second baby breastfeeding, strictly no formula. I breastfed my son for a year, but I stopped breastfeeding him because he was starting to nibble on my nipples, so it was starting to hurt. So I stopped breastfeeding him probably like a month after he turned 1. So I had my second baby April 2018, and as soon as I had her, I said I was going to breastfeed and give it a shot. So we've been going 6 months strong, guys, and let me tell you, their experiences from breastfeeding was totally different. With my son, it was way easier. With my daughter, I felt like it was harder for me to breastfeed her because I felt like she was eating a lot. My nipples were sore a lot. So we definitely overcame that, and we're going 6 months strong. I'm trying to do the same thing with her, do it for a year, so we'll see. All right, guys, so first advice that I would give is to make sure you definitely have a good latch. Having a good latch is very, very important because if you don't have a good latch, your nipples are going to be sore, cracked, and you're probably going to want to give up breastfeeding. So definitely make sure your baby is latched on correctly, and after you have your baby, they can definitely assist you in the hospital if you don't know how to put your baby onto your breast. So the main hold that I did with her was the football hold. Something. That's all over there. But the football holds where you kind of hold the baby like this and you pop them on. So this is way easier. Or you can actually turn them. Let me see. Sorry guys, she's sleeping in bed. So let's look like this is our baby. So you're just going to take the baby and put their head this way, like this, boop. So, and they can do like this, boop. So that's like the easier way, but I like doing it this way because it's definitely easier, and it also gives you support and also the baby support. And that's another tip too, guys. When you're breastfeeding, you definitely want to be comfortable, because if you're uncomfortable, you're not going to be feeling it. So you want to be comfortable, relaxing, sitting back. You can also purchase a boppy pillow because that's what we got her from Target, and my son also had a boppy pillow too. So I definitely recommend boppy pillows because they're awesome. Put the boppy pillow around you, pop the baby on, and that's another thing. All right, guys, so tip number 2 I would recommend is feed on demand. So I know they tell you, oh, feed every 2 to 3 hours, yada yada. No. I feel like when you feed every 2 to 3 hours, that can definitely dry up your milk supply. So what you want to do, feed on demand. Whenever your baby is hungry, feed them. Just feed your baby, because if you wait 2 to 3 hours, your milk supply can definitely dry up. And you don't want that if you want to continue to nurse. So I would say feed on demand. And another thing is to avoid pacifiers. Because I feel like sometimes the baby can suck the pacifier when they're really not hungry. So you can use your breast as a pacifier, your nipple. So if you feel like the baby just wants to comfort feed, feed your baby. Feed on demand. Whenever your baby wants to eat, feed your baby. So that's another thing that I did with both children. Whenever they wanted milk, I just gave it to them. If it was like 20 minutes later, I fed them. 10 minutes later, I fed them. I didn't wait the whole 2 to 3 hours, every feeding kind of schedule routine thing. I just fed them whenever they were hungry. So that's what I did. And another thing, tip 3 is when your breasts are engorged, pump. Pump, pump, pump. And if you don't have a pump, another tip that you can do, you can actually stand in the shower under hot water and just massage the top of your breast and let the milk just flow out. Just massage it and squeeze it out. So that's another thing that you can do, because if you don't pump and if you don't get that milk out, your milk can dry up, number 1, and number 2, you can get like an infection, you can get sick. So you definitely want to let that milk out. So that's what I advise you guys to do if your breasts are engorged and your baby just ate and they don't want to eat anymore. So definitely massage the top. And I know there's probably YouTube videos where you can look at like breast massaging for breastfeeding or releasing milk, or if you have a pump, just pump it out and you can use the milk for later, put it in the refrigerator. And another tip that I have, guys, so definitely water. Drink lots and lots of water when you are breastfeeding. I feel like water definitely makes a difference in your milk supply. I don't know why, but I drink so much water, it's not even funny. So water, just drink water. And another thing is when you're pumping, or also if you're breastfeeding your baby and your baby is like, you know, eating, just drink water and you will feel the difference in your breast. You will feel more milk coming down. So I drink so much water in a day because I feel like water definitely makes your milk supply more or better. But water, guys. And another thing that you guys will want to get are definitely comfortable nursing bras. I got some from Walmart. It was about a 2-pack for like $15. So you definitely want comfortable nursing bras because your boobs, they tend to get a bit bigger when you are breastfeeding. So definitely a comfortable nursing bra. And also I have the nursing bras where you can just like snap it and pull the boob out if you need to. If you're like out in public or things like that. So definitely comfortable nursing bras. And another thing you're also going to need is nursing pads. Definitely nursing pads. I actually have the Parents' Choice. It was like $4 to $5 from Walmart. So definitely nursing pads because when you're out in public, nobody wants leaky breasts. And let's say if you're not around your baby, your boobs get engorged, you definitely don't want your breast to be leaking through your shirt. So definitely nursing pads. And another thing too, guys, nipple cream. So like I told you in the beginning, feeding Aria was definitely harder than it was Aiden. So I definitely got nipple cream. So you could just rub the nipple cream on when you feel like your breasts are getting kind of like chafy, chapped, or they're just irritated. So definitely make sure that you have nipple cream on standby at all times. And guys, this is another tip I can't stress enough. Rotate your breast. So I know you probably have one, well, the baby probably has one boob or breast better that they like to feed on. So what I do, you definitely have to rotate to keep that milk supply going through both breasts. So you don't just want to feed the baby, let's say, on the left side and not the right side. So what I do with her and what I did with both kids, I would rotate. So let's say if she fed on the left side for one feeding, the next time I would feed on the right side. So I just rotated just so you can have milk supply in both breasts. So that's what I definitely stress. Just both breasts feed the same amount. And another thing is, guys, I feel like breastfeeding is definitely a great bonding experience for you and your baby. So I feel like you should just enjoy it. I mean, if it's not for you, then it's not for you. And a lot of moms, they can't breastfeed even though they really want to. So if you have to give your baby formula, it's nothing wrong with it. But I feel like when you breastfeed, it's so much better. It's so much, the bond is like really strong. And also breast milk is very better for your baby because you're giving them the milk that's coming from you, you know, and they tend to get less sick. I mean, there's a lot of pros to breastfeeding, so that's why I choose to do it for so long and for a second time. So, and also another thing too, guys, in the middle of the night, you don't have to wake up, make a bottle. You literally get your baby out of the bed and feed them, and boom, they go right back to sleep. So that's another great thing about breastfeeding. You don't have to get up, make bottles, heat them up. All you got to do is just literally pull it out, feed them, go back to sleep. Good night. So these are just some of my quick and easy tips on breastfeeding. Nothing really crazy, but my main thing is, guys, just enjoy it. And if you don't want to do it, then you don't have to do it. But I feel like breastfeeding is definitely better for you and your baby, or definitely for your baby. So that's all I have for this video, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope I gave you some good advice and also some tips, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.